So I recently have picked up this 2020 Honda Grom. And I actually got it from Maxy. But there's one thing I don't like about this bike so far, and it is this plastic fender. And I think I have the fix for that in this box. The first step to getting this off is just taking the seat off, so you can just hold the key and then yank up on the back right there. And then you're gonna have to follow the wire from the fender all the way up until this connector that was under here. Then you have to slide this back and then disconnect these, and then that should just be free sitting right there. And then we are going to go ahead and get these 4 bolts. 1, 2, and then these 2 up here. Okay, so I did go ahead and get all those 4 bolts out. You do need an extension, and they're all 12mm bolts. And that should just pop down and come straight out. Gotta get that out, I don't want to break it. And then once you're here with the piece, you're gonna need a Phillips screwdriver, and you're going to disassemble all of this so we can get access to the wiring. Now we have access to all this wiring, we are going to go ahead and unplug all these. Make sure you know what your right and left are. Okay, so now we have to get access to these blinkers, and there's a bolt down in there. So I am going to go ahead and use the blinker wire and run it under this so we can get easy access through here. Okay, so I did end up taking that metal thing out because it was pissing me off trying to get the blinkers out. But then it was really easy to get access to the bolt, and I took those straight out with a 14mm. Okay, and then I went ahead and stripped out this, I don't even know what to call it, plate light. That was pretty easy. I just fed it through and it came right out. Okay, so I got the license plate light on this part, and it's pushed through here. Do not install this on the bike until you have this entire wire pushed through, otherwise it won't fit. Okay, so I got the wires ran through, and I'm trying to get the blinkers in, and they're a little too big to fit through the hole. So I am using some pliers and the teeth on the pliers to kind of just sand down the metal in there. And I'll let you guys know if that works. Okay, so my redneck engineering did work, and it went through, and now I just have to do this other side. Okay, so I got these in, just file it down with the pliers. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get this wiring put back together. Okay, so I'm gonna take this plate and go ahead and get all these wires pushed up through, like this wiring harness, pushed up through this hole. Okay, so we got everything pushed up through, all the wires connected. Now we're gonna go ahead, put it back on the bike and feed it. We have to feed that entire wiring harness up through this hole down here. And then it's gonna go back through where it was and get plugged back into there. Okay, so I got all the wires poked through, and I got all the 4 bolts in with the nuts on the bottom. Right there and right there. That was really easy. And now I'm just going to run this back through these wire holders and then plug this in. Okay, I got all these ran through. I got it plugged in. Just gonna slide this up so no water gets on it, and then find a spot off to the side to push it. If I put it back here, I can bend this little clip down. Make sure that doesn't go nowhere. And then tuck that down in. Okay, sweet. And now I will go ahead and turn the bike on and make sure everything works. The front's all blinking. So is the rear. Gonna make sure the brake light works. Sweet. And then with the rear brake. Sweet. Go ahead and get the seat thrown back on, and then get a quick video of the after result. Well, this is the final result. It obviously looks a lot better. Whole lot better than that plastic thing. Now I can do my wheelies without hitting the floor in the rear. But yeah, that's all. All the old pieces going where they belong. They shouldn't even put those on from the factory.